Great performances all the way around, and even with an upset from Bigfoot Silva. Us as fighters, I think the majority of us probably figured that Fedor would win the fight, but none of us thought that Bigfoot was going to be easy to beat in any way. And he showed exactly why he was the Elite XC champion, why he's a tough fight for anybody, and very impressive seeing him to go to submit such a good fighter as Fedor, and even go for leg locks against a Sambo guy. Shows his probably his progression really in becoming a more well-rounded, better fighter, and just shows that much more of a dangerous opponent to any of us in this tournament. I myself, I got the same guy in front of me that I've had for about, I don't know, about a month now or something like that. And he's coming for me. And all of us want to be the one to walk out of this, hold our heads high, and call ourselves the #1 heavyweight in the world. And I know that Brett Rogers is going to train every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, thinking of only beating me. And well, I'm glad, because I want to see the best that he's got to bring. I want the best Brett Rogers to show up that night, so that when I win that fight, you know, I went in there with the best that he could be, and I came out on top. Beating somebody at their worst or getting an easy win doesn't do anything for you. To go out there, the merit of which this tournament is going to be valued is going to be on the way the fights turn out and the kind of battles and ring wars that we're going to put on. So that's what I want underneath me. When I walk out the champion, I want to know that I went through it and I fought the toughest, baddest guys out there. I don't know about being surprised necessarily, because I can't be there to see how his training's going. I don't think that he has training partners that have such a heavy base as someone like Silva, and I can understand having a hard time from getting out from underneath a guy like that. I'm sure Jordan can talk about how heavy he is too. So I mean, that's a lot of weight and a solid guy. As far as Fedor's grappling, I think he's, you know, it's a style thing. I think Silva was very smart with his game plan in terms of positioning. If it was just a submission battle, I think, you know, Fedor would probably come on top, or, you know, I know he'd hold his own. You know, and I'm not here to really cast any judgment upon. I've seen Fedor do all kinds of great work in the ring as a grappler, as a wrestler, as a Sambo practitioner. And you know, my biggest thing is in terms of being a catch wrestler, I think that my skills apply to anybody. I can tap anyone in the world. I don't mean I can hang with anyone in the world on the ground. I mean I can tap out any grappler, fighter, whatever. You know, I've wrestled the best out there, and I can't really actually recall too many people trying to trade submissions with me, because most of them figure out after just a little while it's not a good idea. So we'll see how I can, you know, put that into play in the Strikeforce tournament, but I know it's going to be no easy road.